when we crave things, why do we crave it? If we say that it could be hunger related, why do we crave it?
So food cravings is multidimensional. So it does play a role with hunger and satiety. So it's sort of hormonally controlled. And then there's a cognitive element about it. So thinking about food, and then obviously an emotional element. So the desire to eat or your mood. I have lots of clients who tell me they're emotional eaters. And then another one is behavior. So your routine. For instance, cravings can be linked to a certain stimulus or a cue, like, I don't know if you have this craving, but I do. Right after dinner, I want something sweet. And it's not because I'm hungry, I just had food, but it's that behavior and the environment, or walking past a certain place, like on your way to work, walking past a certain coffee shop and always just getting the same thing. Yeah, a smell, or even boredom. So it's multidimensional. A bit of hunger, a bit of behavior.
Is it the same as an addiction? Can you say it's an addiction? No, not really.
Not really, but they are related, but they're differently defined. So a craving is a desire or like an impulse, a thought from your subconscious, whereas an addiction is a condition manifested by behaviors despite bad consequences. So a craving can lead to an addiction, but it's not necessarily an addiction. It's something you can unlearn.
Now that's good news. So why do pregnant women crave so many things? I mean, we did this topic on one of my radio shows. It was everything from chalk, bordkruid, to licking tires, like licking the rubber of tires, licking tar. Licking tar was a big one. Mine was a little bit more common, like peaches and wanting the salt and vinegar, but particularly salt because of my low blood pressure, But why do pregnant women crave so much?
So the most common cravings are sweet things, fruit, and then dairy. And then those are just the normal food cravings. And then you get weird cravings. We call this, it's called pica. You can Google it if you're interested. It's very, very interesting. And that's cravings for non-food items, like you say, like chalk, or I once had a client who ate soil. She literally made her husband stop the car when they saw red soil. She was craving red soil. And it was so interesting because it was actually post-pregnancy. She had lost lots of blood during the pregnancy. It was a traumatic birth. And then she was craving these weird things. And a lot of the times that pica, where you crave weird things, there's not a lot of research, but some research shows that women who are iron deficient do crave these strange things. But the normal foods, like you craving the slut chips or fruits or chocolates, things like that, it doesn't have much to do with things that your body needs. I know a lot of women say they think their body needs calcium or whatever, so they crave certain foods like chocolates because, there's milk in there, so you can have some calcium. But the research actually shows that it's not linked to any deficiencies. It has more. I know. But there is a reason for it physiologically.
Right.
So when you are pregnant, your body needs a lot more energy. So you have this like energy balance. It's the same with doing exercise. You are using more energy when you exercise. Same with pregnancy. It uses a lot more energy in your body. So technically you do need to, get that balance back, which your body will make you hungry so that you can balance your energy.
Right.
So it has more to do with being in an energy deficit, if I can sort of put it like that, or using more energy. So you are going to be more hungry during pregnancy. That's completely normal. Doesn't mean you can eat whatever you want or eat for two.
Why do I've heard of people, the partner craves with the pregnant mom. Yeah. So why is that?
So it's this phenomenon called sympathetic pregnancy. So it's not just craving. Some men actually get nausea and weight gain, and then obviously the cravings and things as well. There's not a lot of research around it, but it's definitely a phenomenon. It happens. But a lot of times with the cravings, if let's say you're craving donuts, when you're pregnant, you're going to speak about donuts a lot, and there might be more donuts at home. So then your husband, it's again that sort of, it creates a stimulus for a craving in your husband,
right,
or your partner. So they also, you know, crave those types of foods that you bring home or talk about all the time.